Here's Allen on 1st and 10. They've got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st down, Allen. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To the air. Allen. And that is incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays. You kind of let their athletic ability take over.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. Off play action. Allen. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. In his own end zone, it's Allen. He finds his man complete. That's Shepard. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Allen steps away to his left. Looking for Pryor long. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. That is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up second and goal. On second down, here's Allen. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. And this one is right through, and that will do it. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Allen on 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Shepard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they have the football and will take over at the... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. He'll buy some time right. Pryor has it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this 3rd quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the 2nd half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the 3rd quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done. And no, it
doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And incomplete on a deep ball.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and the Bills have taken the lead here in the fourth. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking for White on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play here for Buffalo. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bills have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. So still time remaining here in this fourth quarter, but the touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Rolling to his left. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Flushed out right. 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it, escaping the pressure right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. They're going to look to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win.